Competitor, and here's where it gets really good. Women are hyper-aware off-sack social dynamics, and if she sees their men reacting to you with either admiration or envy, her attraction for you skyrockets. Women are attracted to high-status men if you walk into a room and there's a visible reaction from the guys. We notice the way other men act around you is one of the biggest indicators of your attractiveness. So then next time you step into a room, pay attention. Because if men start acting funny, chances are you're the main character in that space, and that me friend is a damn good sign. Sign 3. Women try to challenge you. If a woman is attracted to you, she won't always make it obvious. In fact, sometimes she do the exact opposite. She challenge. She'll tease you, she'll test you, or even act unimpressed by you. And if your woman is throwing little challenges your way, you be grinning on the inside, because that means she sees you as a high value man. Let me explain. Have you ever been talking to a woman, for instance, and she suddenly throws in a little dig like, "Oh, you think you're a smooth, huh?" Or, "I bet you say that to all the girls you meet." This isn't rejection, it's actually a test. She's trying to see if you'll crumble or if you hold your ground, because an attractive man, one who's truly confident and over, lets a little playful jab throw him off. In fact, the men who pass these tests with flying colors don't flinch. They smirk. They playfully jab back. They own the moment with presence and charisma. The trick is to not get defensive or get awkward and backpedal. Play along. Tease her right back. Show her thought. Nothing she says rattles. When a woman is interested in you, she won't act impressed at all. She'll pretend she doesn't care. You'll tell a story and she'll respond with, "Oh, okay, that's cool, I guess." You'll make a joke and she'll give you a straight face for cracking a little smile when she thinks you're not looking. This isn't disinterest. It's actually a challenge. Easy, because women don't test men. They don't truly care about if she really wasn't interested. She wouldn't engage at all. Just, leave or ignore you. But if she's subtly challenging you, it means she wants to see if you're worth her attention. Attraction is about motion. If a woman finds you attractive, wants to feel something around you, and that's why she challenge uses looking for an emotional response. Yeah. Little tension, a little excitement, a spark. If you pass her tests, if you make her feel something, and that's everything. Suv. Next time a woman playful lunges, you don't get defensive, don't fumble, don't try to prove yourself, just stay cool. Tease her right back. Own your confidence. You heard it from me. Sign 4. Strangers stare at you without realizing if you ever walked into a room and felt like people are just looking at you even when you're not trying to get known's attention. Like you have Samian's eyes lingering on you just as a can too long before they look away. Or maybe you're just kind of minding your own business and a woman locks eyes with you across the room before quickly glancing down or away. If that's happening to you, my guy, you are the one. I mean it. You're an attractive guy. Here's what you need to know. When a woman finds a man attractive, she might not approach you. She might not say anything, but her eyes will betray her. Even the most hard-to-get woman will take a peek at a guy who catches her interest. It's instinct. The trick is she'll want to get caught staring. Social. Try to make it subtle, quick glances, looking away when you notice apprehending she was looking at something else entirely, but the real test catcher looking, and then hold eye contact for just a second longer. If she gets nervous and looks away or looks down, it's not an accident. She was checking you out. And the body can't lie now. It's not just women, though. Listen, other guys notice you too. The thing is, men don't stare at other men the way women do. So instead, they'll give you that quick nod. The nod of respect. They'll probably check out your outfit, as I said already, size you up in silence. If ya walk past a group of guys and some of them glance at you before quickly looking away, it's actually because they've noticed who you are. They felt that presence. Some will respect it, some will feel threatened by it, but either way, they see you now. This is a sneaky on. Have you ever had a notion that when you walk into a space, some people subtle a shift to make room for you, maybe in a crowded bar or a gym? People naturally part ways as you move. Through, or maybe when you sit down somewhere, the people next to you straighten up or adjust themselves slightly, it's because humans are wired to react to dominant high value energy, and your energy speaks more. You don't believe me? Listen, when you carry yourself like an attractive man, the whole world moves differently around you when you have that naturally attractive energy. Please you're someone. It's like when guys get asked, "Are you an athlete?" or "Do I know you from somewhere?" Even I fear just an average dude living your life. An attractive man has a presence of that. Makes people curious. They want to figure out why you seem different from the other guys take. Note sign 50. Get special treatment without asking if you're an attractive man. The world subtly bends to your favor, and the craziest part, you don't even have to ask for it. Just happens. You ever had a woman randomly compliment? "Do you want some you thing small?" I mean, maybe she'll tell so she likes your cologne, or she asks see you some random unnecessary question like, "Hey, do you know what time it is?" Even though there's a clock literally right behind her. That's not just friendliness, that's an excuse to interact with you. And if a woman likes you, she'll make sure you notice her even in the smallest, most seemingly innocent ways. So pay attention next time you're in a social event. Do people seem to position themselves near you? Do women subtly shift in your direction? Do guys naturally include you in their conversations? When you haven't said much, it's no odd coincidence. Attractive men don't just draw in women, they actually draw in people in general, regardless of gender. Thoughts, the magnetic energy of self-worth. And the craziest part, they don't even have to do anything for it to happen. It's just an energy thing. Have you ever noticed how some guys, for instance, struggle to get a bartender's attention, but when you step up, you just get served instantly? Or maybe a waitress throws in a little extra smile, refills your drink without you asking, or gives you the best seat without making it obvious. Yeah, though it's not just good service. That's a Bonzi's attraction at play. People in service roles are trained to be friendly, but when they genuinely like their behavior becomes effortlessly go the extra mile without even realizing they're doing it. If you've ever wondered why some guys constantly complain about bad service, but you've rarely experienced it yourself, no. Now, y'all know, because the truth is attractionist just about looks. It's a boot presence. If people naturally assume you are important, it's because you feel important. And trust me, that's not just tone of the biggest students. You've got something special. It's power ever gotten unexpected freebie. Maybe a barista gives you a free pastry just because, or a hotel bumps you up to a suite without an explanation. Attractive men experience this way more than they realize. Why? Because people want to be liked by them. It's human nature. When we're around Simeon, we find appealing. We do stuff like that. It's unconscious, but it's real. Okay. Here's another one. If you're an attractive man, women will voluntarily do things for you without you even asking. Straighten your collar, adjust your tie, offer to hold something for you. These are small gestures, but they're deeply ingrained signs of attraction. Women don't nurture men. They aren't interested. And if she's finding little ways to take care of you, my guy, you've got her attention. Sign 6. Women get upset when you don't notice them. Now this one's interesting. So if you're an attractive man, you'll notice that some women, especially the ones who secretly like you, will get irritated or even slightly salty for no reason. You didn't do anything to them, you didn't say anything offensive, but somehow she's acting a little distant, throwing passive-aggressive comments your way, or even just straight up ignoring you. My gosh, is mad because you didn't notice her. If a woman is mad that you're not noticing her, guess what that means? She wants your attention. Have you ever been in a social setting, hunt? A woman who was totally fine suddenly starts acting distant, like she was chatting with her friends, laughing, making conversation, but the moment Yao entered the room and didn't acknowledge her mood change. That's because she was hoping you'd notice her first, and when you didn't, it bruised her ego just a little bit. Now the insecure woman will take this personally. She assumed that, well, you don't find her attractive, which will frustrate her. It's Classic she starts acting extra around, you take notice. Well, if you're an attractive guy, Andy are. In a room full of people, pay attention to the women who suddenly start getting louder the minute. You walking like she just starts laughing, more talking. A little louder, exaggerating her movements. Why? Because she's trying to pull your attention toward her without making it. Obvious that she wants it women. Don't do this around guys they are not attracted to or don't care a boot trot. Have you ever been in a bar, a party, or even just walking around and a woman just happens to walk by you multiple times? Coincidence? No. I don't think so. She's making sure she stays in your line of sight. Hopefully, you'll eventually notice her. If she relates your attention, she might even accidentally bump into you or suddenly ask you some random question. Just to start a conversation. Women are strategic when it comes to attraction. They don't always approach first, but they'll put themselves in a position where you have no choice but to notice and interact with them. Take note. Sign 7 people assume you have the options, and finally sign number 7. People assume you have options even when you don't. They assume women are chasing you, that you've got a lineup of dates waiting, and that you never have to actually try too hard to get anything you want. And the funny thing is, you might not even be dating anyone at all, but people just believe that you're that guy, right? And when people, especially women, believe that you have options, goose, what happens? Your attractiveness, quote, ski, a man carries himself with confidence, doesn't look desperate for attention, and moves with purpose. Womanism. Other women already. One team, it's called pre-selection, and it's one of the strongest psychological triggers of attraction. Women want what other women want. If she thinks you're in demand, she automatically wants you to. If you're an attractive man, women will sometimes assume that you're a player of in when you're just minding your own business and chilling. They'll say things like, oh, I bet you have a bunch of girls in your DMs. Or I know guys like yo, you probably break hearts for fun. And what they don't realize is they're actually just revealing their own interest in who you are. Because if she wasn't attracted to you, she wouldn't care what you do with other women. I'm just saying a guy with no options doesn't get accused of being a player. A guy with perceived options, on the other hand, that's the man women get curious about. And here's where it gets really funny. If you're attractive, women will get possessive before you're even together. She'll probably roll her eyes when she sees you talking to other women, or she'll suddenly act cold if you mention another girl you're talking to in passing. I mean, she doesn't even have a right to be jealous, but she feels it anyway, because in her mind, she's already competing for your attention. Listen, if a woman gets territorial over you before you even start dating, it means that she already sees you as high value. And that, my guy, that's power. Let's wrap up this video. Attraction isn't just about looks. It's about presence, confidence, the way you carry yourself, the way you own theorem when you walk in. If you're a guy who falls short on some of the things Steve talked about today, then maybe it's time for you to up your confidence game, because confidence isn't something you can afford to figure out later. Right, every day you spend hesitating, doubting yourself, or watching life pass you by is just another wasted day. And I don't want you to look back a year from now with regret, because that would be tragic. And deal give you an exact roadmap to come the confident version of yourself. No fluff, no gimmicks, just results. Visit me channel and let's start building the confidence that you've always wanted. Yeah, have nothing to lose except your Farrakay. My name is Amelia. Catch you in the next video. Cheers.